Good afternoon, everybody. Now, it's quite warm today, and I'm not sure how many people are going to want to do this today, but we're going to do it anyway. Right, so we'll just get started. We're going to start today, because it is so warm, I thought we wouldn't do so much in the way of pulse raises during the circuit. We're going to concentrate on upper body and middle, and with some exercises really aimed at strengthening for handstands and handstand-based skills. All right, so everyone can do them, so don't worry if you can't do a handstand. But that's what we're going to aim towards today, so it's not too much of a kill ourselves program. Right, okay, so we're just going to get on with our normal warm-up to start with. So we've got some music going, we just need our timer. So we're going to start with our squats. Okay, off we go. So squatting it down, squeeze your bottom as you come up. Remember to get that weight into the sides of your feet. Knees going out over your toes.
Might regret wearing leggings, but I will.
Yeah, I think you will, it's hot. Oh, and we've got no beeps. No beeps today, never mind. Right, onto our lunges.
I think that timer wants to be.
It'll beep, hopefully, for the next lot. Okay, off we go. So alternate lunges. Step it forwards, press it back. Each time you step, make sure that front foot is turned out slightly. Knees go down to the floor, but you're not crashing onto them. Make sure you keep your hands up. We're not pushing down on our hands. And as I'm not facing it, you'll have to tell me.
2, 1, shake it out.
Okay. Right, and then we've got our knee lifts.
3.
Okay, get those knees up. So no hops yet. Let's just get everything mobile. Moving those arms around. Opposite arm to knee. As you can see, the other two are not wanting to play today. They're all hot and bothered.
2, 1, stop.
Okay, give it a shake. Right, one more time through with those exercises. Oh, there goes one running through.
1,
One more time through. This time really squeezing, down a bit lower if you can. Make sure those heels are still pressed into the floor. Who have we got? Oh, Lena's joined us. Hi, Lena.
Hello.
Who else? I can see someone else has joined us too. Isla. Hi, Isla. So there are mad people out there just like us. Love the mad people.
No,
Give me a thumbs up if you're a
Mum,
mad person.
It's a break.
Oh, we're on break. Sorry. Right, ready? Go! I told you, I'm a mad person. This is what mad people do. Right, make sure you're turning those feet out. And there goes the boy running through. He might come and join us in a minute if we're really unlucky.
Well, he's not wearing a t-shirt at the moment. So
Oh, at least he's got his pants on. That's all that counts.
2, 1, rest.
Okay, so knee lifts this time. Adding in a bit of a hop.
2, 1.
A bit of mum
go.
dancing. Alright, get those knees up. Get those arms moving. If you're feeling flexible, you could give it a kick instead. Shake it up a bit.
I feel like a cheerleader, you know, like.
Really? Yeah, we can do a bit of cheerleading, why not?
And stop.
Oh, okay, right, let's give it a quick stretch then. So hands in front, pull those shoulder blades apart. Now, as it's so warm today, stretching should be good. In fact, we'll do an extra stretch at the end because the warmer you are for stretching, you should never stretch when you're cold. And on a nice hot day like this, it's always good to use it to improve flexibility. All you gymnasts out there, hands on your lower back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Has anyone else joined us? I'm not sure. Let's have a little look. Who have we got? Oh, there are 4 people. So we're not completely on our own. We know we've got Lena, we know we've got Isla. Okay, stretch it up tall. Anyone else want to put their name to the comments and we can say hello? Big stretch up tall. Make sure you're really stretching through the side. Remember, we are going to be doing upper body, so we want to give that a really good stretch today. Right, we're going to take a seat. You're going to put your hands behind you. I'm just going to angle down a little bit. Hands behind you. Elbows pressed out behind you, so you can really stretch those shoulders before we start. So fingers are pointing towards your butt and press those Elbows back. You should feel a stretch just in the front of the shoulder here. Good, and now up on your knees. We're going to stretch it through the other way, a bit of a cat stretch. So pushing your armpits to the floor, bottom in the air. And then push through and look up at the ceiling. I'm really unflexible on this one. And then back the other way. Armpits to the floor. And then through we go. Good work, okay. Right, okay, we will go through all the exercises like we normally do, and then we're going to do it in a circuit format. So first exercise, you will need your step. We're using the beam, but any step is fine, little kitchen step, and all we're doing is fast feet. Okay, so that's pretty much the only exercise we're doing today that's getting the heart rate really pumping. All right, so that's a nice easy one. Put that back to the side. Be gone. Right, then we are doing shoulder taps, which could be made harder to go shoulder tap press ups, and harder still using a resistance band. All right, so I'll show you the hardest version, but you can work out the other versions. So your shoulder taps are just like that. You could do it with or without the band, and then after you've touched each shoulder, we're going to press up to here. So it's tap, tap, press up. All right, make sure if you are using a band, you put it down low, otherwise it can whip up onto your neck. Ouch. And that hurts. All right, so that's a nice one for that upper body. We're doing wide arm press ups with that one, all right, because we are working on the upper back, all right, not so much, we're working on the chest and the upper back, not so much the arms. Josh, goodbye. Unless you're joining in, goodbye.
Good riddance.
Right, okay, next one. Reverse lunge, knee hops. Now, I said we were doing stuff to do with handstand strength. Now, this is the only one we're doing for legs for handstands. We need a good hop into our handstands, so we are doing reverse, so from the center, reverse, and then hop. All right, so you're really pushing up. If the hop is a bit too much, you can just go here and knee lift. If you want to make it harder, then pop a weight around this ankle. All right, so you're just one more time, we're going down. Just a touch to the knee, not slamming down on your knee, and then pop. All right, and we'll do one set on one leg, one set on the other leg. Then we are doing plank walkouts. Right, okay, so this is another one, really thinking about our handstand. So you need to have your feet up. We're going to use the sofa, but you could use a chair. You're going to start in a front support position. You'll have to go next to me, otherwise we're going to crash. So we are going to walk. So easiest version is just hold. A bit harder. You're going to walk your hands out as far as you can, walk them back in, and bottom in the air. Walk them out as far as you can, walk them in, bottom in the air. All right, so out and in for that one. Then, staying over here. So either you can do it on your step, or you can do it on your chair. Tricep dips. We've done this one lots of times, you know this one. All right, so if you want to make it harder, put a weight on your lap. Okay, you can use a cushion, is a bit of a weight, or a proper weight. You've got a weighted bag or something, just stick something on your lap. Okay, next one. Now, for this one, if you pop your trainers on, just to give you a bit of extra weight if you want it. All right, you don't have to if you want a bit of extra weight. All you're going to do, these are arch swimmers, working on your bottoms. You're going to lay on your front, arms stay still, and it's really, really quick, straight legs. I can feel that in my bottom already. All right, so as though you're swimming. Really, really straight legs and squeezing your bottom really fast. All right, next one is wide star press-ups. So you're starting in a press-up position in your mushroom back, pulling that chest in, nice round his back. And then you're going to one side, hand and foot, as wide as you possibly can. The wider you go, the harder it is. And you're going to do a press up in that position. If that's a little bit too hard, you can put your knees down and do a press up. But if you can, you keep it wide. And then you go back in and you go out the other side. Press up and back in, out the other side. Press up. All right, again, upper back. Really thinking of pulling that chest in the whole time. Where are we? Why don't press up, shoulder shrugs. Okay, this one is a little bit different, a little bit tricky. So, if you can sit up nice and straight, gymnasts, this shouldn't be a problem for you. sitting up nice and straight in a pike shape. So you've got a nice straight back. If you're in this position, I'm going to give you a slightly different exercise, okay? But if you can sit up in this position, you're either going to use a long resistance band. You can use that. So you stick it under your legs and you come to this position. All right, if you haven't got a band, you can use cans. If you want something heavier than a can in each hand, put a bag with a couple of cans in each side. All right, so you're going to sit in this position and you're going to press up, and then you are doing shoulder shrugs. So your arms stay straight and you're pushing through the shoulders. All right, if you've got a wall that you could sit against, and make sure you stay there, and make sure this is all straight, that's even better. Sorry, I didn't mean to karate chop your head. All right, so that, and obviously Liv's holding it where she knows it's making her work. So make sure that the band is tight enough to make you work. Now, while you're doing that, if you can sit in this position, you are going to squeeze your knees at the same time. So you're going to have a shrug and a knee squeeze going on. So it goes squeeze, relax, squeeze, relax. So you're trying to get your heels off the floor, back to the knees are pressing down. Sometimes ankles don't always come off. That's fine, all right? So if your ankles aren't coming off, as long as this muscle here is working, your quad, and you're really squeezing, all right? Now, if you can't sit with that really straight back, we're going to leave out the leg bit. And you are just going to sit in this position with either your band or your weight, and you're just going to do the shrugs by themselves, all right? Now, when you do the shrugs, straight back, all right? Don't let any of this wiggle, and it should be just straight up and down. It's only the shoulders moving, it's not an elbow. All right, so that one is a bit tricky, all right? But I think you can manage it. Okay, last exercise then is our front support turns, nice and easy. So Liv, can you demonstrate this one for me? Front support. You're gonna roll over to back support, and back, and keep going to front support, and then back this way. All right, so for a handstand, we need that strong middle body. Just go all the way over, then all the way back. That's it, all the way over, and then all the way back to front support again. Yeah, and then back over that way. That's it. Yeah, wonderful. If that one's too easy for you, get your ankle weights, put them together and put them around your waist. That makes that a little bit harder, all right? Super, that's it, easy. Right, let's get a timer going. Different timer for this one. Grab yourselves a quick drink. You want to go grab one? Right, have we got anyone else join us? Let's have a little look. Anyone else? No one wants to tell me they're there. I'm sure there'll be people watching on catch up though, because it is really too hot right now. Usually at the gym, when we have this sort of weather, we see a real reduction in numbers. But at least with this class, you can catch up later when it's a bit cooler. Right, ready to go? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our foot taps first. So let's get that on. Ready? First exercise. Where are we? That one. Go, go, go. So, foot taps. Fast feet. Next exercise is our plank shoulder taps. So if you're using your resistance band, make sure you grab that for the next exercise. Are we going to have some beeps? Is the timer playing ball today? Let's have a listen. Yay! We have some beeps. Right, kick that out of the way. Okay, ready for your shoulder taps? Here we go. Tap, tap, and then press up.
Seconds.
Oh, keep it going. It's hard today.
Ow.
Okay, next one is our lunge hops. Ready? So reverse lunge. Reverse and then hop. So really pushing up, making sure that leg straightens as you hop. You're really pushing through that thigh. So make that thigh do some work.
Make sure you're sticking to one leg.
Yeah, one leg at a time. We're swapping to the other leg next. Really push and try and point that toe in the air. Oh, right, other leg. Anyone else? Ooh. Here we go. Good work. Really try and push through that foot.
I feel alone. Like, there's no other child.
You're doing good. Oh, my legs hurt.
5 seconds, guys. Stop.
Hard work today. Next one, plank walkouts. Feet up. Right, hold it there. If you want to make it harder, take it out far, and then come in and sit that bottom up high. Take it out far, we're going to do it in reverse. You go first. That's it, and then back in. Otherwise we're going to make the mat move. Lovely, right, triceps are next. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, those elbows together. Make sure your body's going up and down, not forwards and back. This is a nice easy one.
Seconds.
Oh, what's next? I think it's the swimmers. Yeah, swimmers. Get the shoes on, quick. Let's give you a bit of extra weight. Lying on your fronts.
Oh well,
And swinging those legs. Squeeze. Keep those bottoms squeezed. Legs straight the whole time. Should really be feeling it in your bottoms. Make sure you can really feel it. Bit faster. Squeeze.
10 seconds.
That's it, keep it going. A little bit more. Oh, lovely. Put the shoes off again. Right, star push-ups. Ready?
No.
So we're going to go out, press up, back in, other side, out, press up. Remember, if you find that a bit too hard, as you go out, you can put your knees down, press up, bring your knees up, back to front support. All right, but if you can, see if you can keep those knees nice and straight, chest to the floor. Take those arms out really wide. Good work. Shoulder shrugs. Get your band or get your cans. Right, so it's squeeze knees and shoulder shrug. Knee squeeze, shoulder shrug. Really press through those shoulders. Press tall. Try and sit really straight with your back. And try and keep those heels off the floor if you can. Gosh, that's a hard one, if you do it right. Right, front support turns. Ready? And over we go. So it's back support, front, and then back the other way. Let's try and keep those hips up the whole time. Ugh. luck, everyone. Grab yourselves a drink. Right, have a little look, see who's joined us. Yeah, half term, I realise it's half term, I just didn't want to stop over half term. I did kind of think it would be a bit quieter today, but hey ho. As I say, people can watch up, do it on catch up or in their own time, so it's all good. Right, we've got another minute rest, and then we are going to do it all again. How are we doing for time? God, if someone's going to stay this hot, I'm going to have a towel ready to wipe my brow in between things. Right, first exercise is back with the taps. Oh, good plan. We have a towel.
We do have a towel, but it's a dummy towel.
It's part of the judo dummy, but hey ho. Just because you have judo dummies just laying around in the house, of course.
Well, we always do.
We do, yes. But we're not normal.
No.
Alright, let's pop that in the middle.
Boom.
Whew. Right, how are we all doing? Give me a thumbs up if you're doing alright. Have you had enough of a breather? Are you ready to go again? Give me a love heart if you are ready to go again. I think they've all gone to sleep.
Honestly, I probably will.
Right, is that time already? I'm waiting for a love heart. They've all turned off. They've all disappeared.
No, we've got 3 people watching.
No, I know we do, but they've fallen asleep clearly.
Oh, we got thumbs
we
up.
got some thumbs up. Oh, we got a love heart. Right, that means we can stop. Right, here we go. Okay, you ready? Taps. Oh, lots of love hearts.
Go.
Woo. Let's go. Come on, get those feet moving. Fast feet, even faster. You've had your rest. Let's do this.
I can feel the sweat lifting off your shoulders.
Come on, darling.
5 seconds.
Shows I'm working hard. I'm not making you do anything I wouldn't do myself. Right, keep that out of the way. What's next? Plank press uppy tap things, yeah. Woo. Let's go. So, tap, tap, and press up. Tap.
Seconds.
Yeah, come on. Let's do this. Bit more. Oh, legs next. This is a bit of a killer. Right, ready? Lunge it back, hop it up. Lunge it back and push.
I think I'm dead now.
Squeeze that knee. Point your toe if you can, the toe that's on the straight leg. Really push hard.
15.
Nice strong legs for tumbling when we get back in the gym.
Yay. 5.
Whew. Shake it out, other leg. And press it. Come on, really squeeze that knee. Oh God, I'm gonna wobbly.
10.
Make sure you're keeping your line. Try not to let it wibble around.
5.
Oh, next one. Plank walkouts. Right, you walk out first, and I'll go up first. So bottoms high, And then out as far as you can go. Keep those chests in all the time. Good work, right, triceps. Triceps is next. Can't talk now.
Same as last round, just 15.
Halfway. We're over halfway on this second rotation.
5.
I think it's swimmers next. Swimmers, yeah, start with shoes on or weights. Right, swim those legs, squeeze those bottoms. Squeeze, 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 knees tight the whole time. Knees tight. Just from your butt. Make your butt do all the work. You should not feel it in your lower back. Make sure that bottom is squeezing. Come on, keep going. Oh, okay, next one. Wide star press ups. Take it out, press up, back to front support, other side, press up. Take it really wide if you can. Pull that chest in, keep that mushroom back all the time. Right, shoulder shrugs. This one near killed me the last time, but we'll give it another go. Right, shrug and squeeze the knees at the same time. Watch her for the demonstration, not me, because I can feel my shoulder angle is closed. It should be open. Olivia has a much better shoulder flexibility range than I do.
10 seconds left, guys, come on.
Make sure those elbows stay straight. Right, front to back. Press up position. Last thing. Come on. Right, over we go. And back. If you can, keep your feet together and your legs straight. That's even better.
What am I doing? Don't know about you, Mum.
Yeah, well.
10 seconds.
Come on, push it. Last one.
Right.
Whoa. Gosh, I'm hot. Get yourselves a drink. My drink's over here. Well done, guys. You have worked super hard. There are people watching, I can see. There are people watching. Hello, Carol. Hello, my darling husband.
Oh, hi, Dad. Saying hi from the
Now, I wonder if all these watchers are doing, or if they are just watching. Right, I think we have done enough hard work today. That was super hard. And as it's super hot, we're going to do an extra long stretch, just to make sure everything, after working those muscles really hard, everything is stretched out nicely. So we'll start with the upper body, hands in front, pull those shoulder blades. Pull across. And over to the other side. Okay, then we're going to give it a nice shoulder stretch. You're going to get yourself on the wall or something that's about hip height. So the back of a chair or hands at hip height of a wall. I'm just going to use the edge of the fish tank. And you're just going to push your shoulders through. Okay, so nice straight back and push your shoulders through. Okay, put your feet in a little bit closer. All right, so you're pushing here. You should feel the stretch here through your shoulders. Hold that position. Okay, now you're going to release one hand. Take this hand off. And you're going to reach through, keeping this stretch on, look through. You're going to get a little bit more of a stretch in the shoulder that you're leaving, your hand, the side that you're leaving on the wall, but stretch through there. And then the same on the other side. So stretch through first, hold on, stretch through first. And from that position, you're going to take off this hand and then stretch through. So you can feel a bit more shoulder engagement, a little bit more of a stretch in a different place. Good. Okay, now just shake those shoulders off. Take your hands behind and reach up behind. My shoulder flexibility is shocking. All right, so take your hands behind to keep your arms straight. I'm going to keep using you. Okay, if you can move that a little bit. If you can get to that position, put your feet slightly apart, and then you're going to lean forwards from your hips and see if you can take your arms over the top. All right, I'm not putting any pressure, I'm just putting her into position.
Yeah, right.
You're good. And just let it hang over. I can't get to that position at all. Good. Okay, and back up. Okay, take a seat. Hands behind you. You're going to put your fingers pointing towards your bottom. Move your hips forwards. Bend those elbows. You feel a stretch in the front of your shoulders. And then forward, so a similar stretch that we just did against the wall, but on the floor, like we did for our warm-up. Pushing those armpits. So for this one, you're really thinking of pushing your armpits down to the floor, sticking your bottom up. So you shouldn't have your heels on your, your bottom on your heels. Your bottom should be high for this one, so you can really push into that stretch for your shoulders. And then push it through to a cat stretch. And then if you're super bendy, see if you can bend your knees, keeping your knees together if you can. And get your head back so you can touch your toes on your nose. I'm not even going to try that one. Okay, back again, let's try that one more time. So stretching through. So all these stretches, you want to be holding them. All right, holding them for 10 to 20 seconds. We're probably going to do them a little bit quicker when we do them on here, but when we come off, you can go and do them again. And then through. And then see if you can go back. Okay, so if you can, try and keep your neck nice and long. Have you given up? Okay, right, now we'll go on to our legs. So, one foot in front of the other. Push the hips forwards. We're stretching out the hip flexors now. And then stretching up and then leaning away from the side that you're stretching. So you're also stretching up at the side there. Oh, that's nice. And then the same on the other side. So take it forwards first. Make sure you've got the full stretch there. And then stretch it up and to the side. Good. All right then, let's do a side to side. So we're going to take our knee up to the ceiling. There we go. Pressing that knee back. So put your elbow on your knee, press that knee back if you can. And then take it over to the other side. Press that knee back so you're really getting that stretch on the inside of your leg. Good work. And then we will do our hips and hamstrings. So you're going to put one foot on the opposite knee, first of all, and then you're going to put your hand through the gap. Take hold of that leg and pull that knee towards your chest. So you should feel a stretch all on the outside of your hip and your bottom. And then the same on the other side. Put that foot on that knee and then pull that in. Okay, then we'll do our hamstring stretch. So bringing that leg in. And then same on the other side.
Not very flexible today.
Alright, and then give it a shake. Let's take one foot, put those knees together, push your hips forwards.
My knees.
Our music seems to have stopped, but never mind. And the other side, knees together. Woo, got the wiggle wobbles. Knees together, push your hips forwards. And then shake it off, just circle those wrists, circle those ankles. Well done everyone. I'm going to go and have a sleep now. I'm definitely going to have a nice lolly. Do you want a nice lolly?
I've already had enough.
Oh, you can't have another one. I can have a nice lolly. Have a lovely day, guys. We'll see you all hopefully on Thursday at 11 o'clock. Bye.